Hey everyone, today we're checking out the Skytech Gaming Azure 3 gaming PC. Did you know that over 70% of gamers don't actually upgrade their PCs as often as they should, mainly because they don't realize how much a solid pre-built can handle modern games? If you're one of those gamers looking for a reliable machine without the hassle of building one yourself, this might be the perfect fit. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the specs are pretty impressive for the price. You've got an AMD Ryzen 7 5700 processor running at 3.7 GHz with a turbo boost up to 4.6 GHz. That's a serious amount of power for gaming, streaming, or even light content creation. Pair that with an NVIDIA RTX 5060 with 8 GB of GDDR4 memory, and you're looking at a system that can handle games like Cyberpunk 2077, Elden Ring, or Call of Duty at high settings without breaking a sweat. I ran a few benchmarks, and even in demanding titles, the frame rate stayed smooth, which is exactly what you want when you're in the middle of a heated match or exploring an open world. One thing that really stood out to me was how well this system handled 1440p gaming. I mean, we all know that 4K is the holy grail of gaming resolutions, but let's be real, it's still a bit of a stretch for most people's budgets. 1440p, on the other hand, is a great sweet spot between performance and visuals. And with the RTX 5060, you can easily achieve high frame rates at this resolution, which makes for a really immersive gaming experience. Storage is another big win here. The 1TB NVMe SSD means you've got plenty of space for your games, apps, and files, and the speed is lightning fast. Loading times in games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla were almost non-existent compared to older HDD setups. Plus, the 32 GB of DDR4 RAM at 3200 MHz ensures that multitasking, like having Discord open while running a game in the background, isn't an issue. I even tried running a few Chrome tabs alongside a game, and the system handled it like a champ. This is especially important if you're someone who likes to stream or record gameplay, as it means you can have multiple applications open at the same time without worrying about performance. The build quality feels solid too. The case is sleek and has good airflow, which is crucial for keeping the internals cool during long gaming sessions. Skytech included a high-performance air cooler, so you won't have to worry about thermal throttling even during intense workloads. The 650W Gold PSU is efficient and reliable, which is a nice touch for future upgrades if you ever decide to swap out components down the line. I think it's worth noting that the case is also pretty compact, which is great if you're limited on space. It's not one of those massive gaming towers that takes up an entire desk, but it still packs a lot of power. Connectivity is another area where this PC shines. It comes with Wi-Fi 5, 802.11 AC, so you can game or stream without worrying about lag or dropped connections. The graphics output options include one HDMI port, which is perfect if you're using a single monitor setup. I tested it with a 1440p monitor, and the visuals were crisp and vibrant, which really enhances the gaming experience. If you're someone who likes to game with friends or family, the Wi-Fi connectivity is also really convenient, as you can easily set up a gaming station in your living room or elsewhere in the house. One thing I really appreciate is that this PC comes with Windows 11 pre-installed and no bloatware. That means you're not stuck dealing with unnecessary software slowing down your system right out of the box. It's ready to go as soon as you plug it in, which is a huge plus for anyone who doesn't want to deal with setup headaches. I know some people might be thinking, but I've heard Windows 11 can be a bit of a resource hog. And yes, that's true to some extent. However, with the specs on this machine, you shouldn't notice any significant performance issues. Now, let's talk about a few things to keep in mind. The RTX 5060 is a solid card, but if you're looking to future-proof for the next few years, you might want to check what games are trending and whether this GPU will meet your needs long-term. Also, while the case has good airflow, if you're planning to do some heavy overclocking or add more powerful components later, you might want to consider additional cooling options. Overall, The Skytech Gaming Azure 3 is a fantastic pre-built gaming PC that delivers great performance without breaking the bank. It's perfect for gamers who want a hassle-free experience with a machine that can handle modern titles with ease. If you're in the market for a new gaming desktop, this one's definitely worth a look. You can find all the details in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to check out the Skytech Gaming Azure 3 gaming PC via the link in the description.